Hello guys, I'm pleased and welcome to the latest confirmed transfers over the week, guys. I have got, I think, nearly 2 pages of with squads, like 23 players and some like 18 players to go through in this episode. So we'll be talking pretty quickly, so I don't really have to, talk about every single player in depth, because the episode will be 4 minutes, 30 minutes long anyway, guys. So again, we're going to start off this episode looking at phone transfers, being the first one, a £29 million move. Roberto Firmino has left Hoffenheim to join Liverpool, and again, that's a good deal for Liverpool. Hopefully, he's one of the players I thought they could always get, in all fairness, and I think he's a very, very decent signing. Brazilian partnership with Coutinho in the cam position for Liverpool there, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is Carlos Tevez. He has been confirmed. He has moved to Boca Juniors from Juventus. I think it was on like 4 million or something like that. Fantastic deal, in my opinion, for Boca Juniors. Again, that's a very, very good deal for them, in all fairness. And again, he's a good player, Carlos Tevez, so would not be surprised if he was to score a lot of goals next year, because the Argentinian league is not the same as the Serie A or any of the European leagues, guys. And sad for Liverpool to miss out on him, even though I'm an Everton fan. The next guy, which is Mario Mandzukic, he's been confirmed to be joining Juventus from Atletico Madrid. I think it's around, tell me if I've got this wrong, but around about 18, 17 million. Somewhere around there that the fee was, guys, somewhere around that area. And Mario Mandzukic has moved there, and he wasn't getting much game time. As you do see, Martínez, Vieto, up and later in this episode, they have confirmed signed for Atletico Madrid. So again, Mandzukic has no right at the club anymore. And again, Carlos Tevez is off. Mandzukic is in for Juventus, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is Jeffrey Kondogbia. Had a beast against Arsenal. He was so good for Inter Milan. Not Inter Milan, Arsenal, Monaco. He was so good for Monaco. He's moved something like 28 million. Arsenal missed out, and I would say their best choice is a CDM. But again, that's a good choice. That's a very good signing for the Milan club, who are looking to strengthen and get back to the top like they once were, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is going to be Domenico Berardi. He has now signed on a permanent to Sassuolo. He was on loan at Sassuolo last 2 years, I do believe, but he's finally made the permanent switch to the Italian League Serie A minnows, guys, and it's a good signing. In all fairness, it's a good signing for them, because there's also release clause in it, like the one with Gerard Defeo, which will be coming up as well. But again, if he turns beast, guys, then they'll have release clause in the contract. But anyway, if release clause wasn't in the contract, I'll be a pretty, that's a stupid move by Juventus, in my opinion, because the guy's got potential. It's Martínez, which is Luciano Vieto. Now, he has moved somewhere like 17, 18 million. He's moved from Villarreal to Atletico Madrid, and that's a good deal, because this man apparently has potential. He's a very, very good young Argentine striker. And again, if he does grow, guys, what a signing it is for Atletico Madrid. If he does turn into a bit of a beast, guys, what a signing it will be for Atletico Madrid. So moving to the next guy, which is Dimitri Payet. He has moved from Marseille to West Ham. I think the fee is around 11. I don't know, guys. I really don't know the fees. But again, Payet is really just confirmed as a West Ham player. A decent non-rare cam on this game, guys. I'll have to say it now. He's a decent non-rare cam. But again, that's a very, very good player to become to the Premier League. And again, West Ham, I think they've got themselves a real bargain there. Isn't the next guy, which is Roberto Pereira. He's finally made the permanent switch to go to Juventus from Udinese. They've signed him permanently, and again, I don't know what to say about it. It'll be a good signing for them, in all fairness. I don't know what to say about it, really. Again, it's just another player that's just turned a permanent deal there, guys. I'm into the next guy, which is, his name is Demba. I'm not even getting onto that, guys. But anyway, he has moved to, he's at Besiktas right now, as you can see the badge there. But I do believe he's moved to a Chinese club for 11 million, I do believe. I think Shanghai Shenhua. I've basically butchered that name right away. I've butchered it. But again, Demba Ba has moved to a Chinese club, and hopefully he wants to play in the Chinese league, which I think is a bad move for him, because clubs like West Ham and stuff like that will link for him, and even us Everton will link him. So again, he had the choice to come to the Premier League, but he turned it down, and he's gone to the Chinese club, basically for money, in my opinion, guys. As we move to the next guy, which is Johannes Geis. He's moved from Mainz to Schalke, which I think is a very, very good signing. I think it's a good signing for Schalke. He's going to be a good player for them. He's going to score. I think he's really good at a defensive CDM, isn't he? Apparently, Germany says he could be their next best thing in the CDM position. And again, Schalke have confirmed. Signed him, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is the man which I'm really excited about to see at the club, and that's Gerard Defeo. He has recently signed for us, Everton, for a fee of around about 4 million, which is stupid. That's stupid. That really is. That is corrupt. That must be corrupted. That's absolutely amazing. Absolute bargain hunting by Roberto Martinez there. He signed a guy who guaranteed has got flair, he's got pace, he's got a Spanish manager right behind him who can talk to him in the language and stuff like that and know how to do it, guys. But again, it's a very, very good signing for Everton in my opinion. Let's move to a three-way part transfer now. First one being Tyrone Mings. He's moved from 8 million to new Premier League new boys Bournemouth. And again, I don't know, I haven't been seeing much of him. I know he's 6'7" overall in head-to-head, but again, my Mings is very, very good, guys. A very, very good player, in my opinion. He's one of the best. He's 6'3" as well, so again, in a perfect centre-back on FIFA if he did get moved there, guys, in all fairness. We move to the next part of the transfer, which was Brad Pittman. He has recently just signed for Ipswich Town from Bournemouth as a three-part transfer with Mings. Also, that's in the contract that Pittman will also join Ipswich on a fee of around an undisclosed fee, I do believe, guys. And the next one is also Ipswich Town, and that's Ryan Fraser going on loan to Ipswich Town next year. And all that is confirmed deals, guys, in that three-part transfer. Has moved to Robert Hoof. Nobody wants to see this man in their packs, but anyway, Robert Hoof has gone to, I think, Stoke from Leicester. He's been on loan for Leicester last year, but again, he's currently made the switch permanent to Leicester City there, as again, Leicester needed Premier League experience, and they've signed a guy who I think has played for 3 Premier League clubs. So again, he'll bring experience to their club, guys. He's moved to Johnny Heitinga, moving back to his hometown, back to his home country, Holland, old Everton player, obviously, guys. He has moved from, I think, Hertha Berlin to Netherlands to Ajax, and I think, that's probably just a thing that will just, a switch which will wind down his career, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is Java Aquilino. He has moved from Real Vallecano to Tigres in the Mexican League, guys. I think this was a good confirmed transfer for them in all fairness, because the guy's fast, he's another fast player we could see in the Mexican League next year for FIFA-wise, but I don't know much about the guy anyway, guys. Let's move to the next guy, which is the big one. Jackson Martínez has confirmed he is joining Atletico Madrid, and this is a massive one, guys, in all fairness, because he's a big striker. A couple of weeks ago, Transfermarkt.com said that he had moved into Milan, which I was thinking to myself, why has he moved into Milan? Stuff like that. I know it wasn't. It was AC Milan, sorry, that confirmed the transfer of him. But then it just suddenly went away, and he was so close to signing for AC Milan, but it left away, and then Atletico Madrid swooped him up, and now, as they say, the rest is history, guys. And it's the next guy, which is Fernandao. He has moved from Bursaspor, had a fantastic year, top scorer in the Turkish league, I do believe, guys. And now he has moved to Fenerbahce. He was on loan from Atletico. I can't even pronounce that name. I'm gonna butcher it if I do. But anyway, Fernandao has signed for Fenerbahce from a Brazilian club on permanently. So again, I don't know what to expect of him to go into the Turkish club and seeing in the Super League, guys. From the next guy, which is Shinji Okazaki. He has moved from Leicester to from Mainz to Leicester. The Japanese I think it was a Japanese samurai or something like that. Someone did a video on it. But again, it's a very, very good sign for Leicester and could be an overpowered beast we could see in the BPL next year. But anyway, Shinji Okazaki, again, he's a good striker, and Leicester want to really bring in quality to their team. And I think bringing in Shinji Okazaki is a fantastic deal for them. Let's move to the next guy, which is all but done. Nathaniel Clyde's moved to Liverpool. Cendric just came in as well last Sunday. You saw my video on Cendric confirming his transfer to Southampton. That basically means Nathaniel Clyde, he's out the door for Southampton. It's almost completed. So again, I think it'll be a fantastic signing for Liverpool. Again, they need a new English right back who's actually good, and Glenn Johnson is not actually good. So again, he's definitely an upgrade from Glenn Johnson in all fairness. Move to the next guy, which is Sven Ulrich. He has moved from Stuttgart to Bayern Munich. I don't know the fee necessary, guys, but again, Jose Reina is in the next squad. So this one's a confirmed transfer that that Bayern have got a new backup goalkeeper in all fairness. And I know it's going to Bayern and stuff like that, but why would you go to Bayern in my opinion in all fairness? I mean, it's a backup keeper and stuff like that, but why would you go to Bayern in my opinion? You wouldn't get first team football anyway, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is going to be Kieran Trippier, the last one of this squad. But Kieran Trippier has moved from Burnley to Tottenham. I think he got second in chances created for fullback this year, guys. He's playing very, very well for Burnley, and obviously doesn't stay in the Championship. He's going to give Kyle Walker a run for his money, guys. So I'm going to get you in the next squad. Hello, guys, I'm back, and we're looking at other players in this squad builder, guys, and we move to the first one, which is Oroloa. He has moved from Atletico Bilbao to New York City FC. 32 years of age. He wants to wind down his career, and again, he's going to go to the Big Apple to wind down his career, guys. We move to the next guy, which is going to be Adrian, 4-star skiller, absolutely amazing player, guys. 4-star skills, fast, good at dribbling, and again, on FIFA-wise, he's good. But we have another French, possibly Brasilva guy coming to the Liga 1, who I think it's Leeds United he was at, or is that a permanently or not permanently? I'm not sure, guys. But I know this is a being confirmed transfer. He's moved to Nantes. I don't think it's on a loan. I think it's permanently. So he's moved to Nantes. And again, I don't know what to really say about that. It's another one where you just don't know what to say about that. In all fairness, but I don't know. I just don't really know. But he's signed for them. But Fabian Frey has moved to Mainz in the German league, guys, from Basel. Basel are getting raided, guys. They really are getting raided. Their players. Obviously, Schär left. My first one was week one was Schär leaving to Hoffenheim. This one's just going to be Fabian Frey. But again, it will get good links, and I think he's one of the most well-rounded players on FIFA, guys. And he'll be joining the German league, and he'll get some good links in the German league. In all fairness, for FIFA-wise, guys. As we move to the next guy, which is going to be Yusuf Malumbu. They need Premier League experience in order to get back in there, and Yusuf Malumbu has just confirmed that he is signed for the Canaries. There, I do believe the Canaries. Anyway, guys, but he's signed for them. Very good signing for them. Premier League experience in the club there, and again, I think it'll be a fantastic signing for Norwich, and hopefully he can do a good job in the CDM position and help Norwich stay in the Premier League this year, guys. We're into the next guy, which is Jamel. That's butchered. I've butchered that. June Miguel Jimenez Lopez has just confirmed that he is signed for Southampton. A free transfer. He said that he wants to try and see how good he can be in the Premier League. He wants a new challenge and stuff like that. And the BPL, I think, will be a good challenge for him. See if he could play it in. He describes one of the biggest leagues in the world. As we move to the next person, which is Josep Gomez. Yeah, Joseph Gomez. I think it answers Joseph. But again, he's moved from Charlton to Liverpool. He's young, 17 years of age, so he has potential. So again, I guess this is one for the future. I think Brendan Rodgers has signed this man for the future, and a lot of clubs have been linked to him. But it looks like Liverpool have snapped up the deal of him. As we move to the next guy, which is Samuel Eto'o, moving to, I think he's moving to Turkey, a new promoted team, and I think it's Antalyaspor. Yeah, Antalyaspor. Not actually far from when I'm going on holiday. So again, very good. He's going to Turkey. I've actually been around the area. So again, it's not as far. It's on the south coast of Turkey. If you know what Antalya is, guys, mainly it's a big holiday destination and stuff like that for Russians, not a lot. And so Antalya, basically, you might know what Antalya is or not, but that's at the bottom, and that's what Antalyaspor plays. In Antalyaspor, where it's from is Antalyaspor, and again, Samuel Eto'o has moved to there, which I'm pretty happy to see. A big player coming to the Superliga, or a team that's not relatively quite far from basically how far this is, guys. Basically not far. Basically a team that is on a small club and stuff like that. Samuel has moved. It's quite interesting, but again, Sampdoria apparently had a house there that just didn't work out for him or something like that. Just didn't work out apparently, and didn't really have the best of times, guys. In all fairness, because his house wasn't the best. In all fairness, everyone knew his house wasn't the best. In all fairness, so again, his house basically was haunted apparently. So again, that's why he's moved. And we've got a Chelsea reject next, which is Gael Kayuta. He has moved from Real Vallecano or Chelsea. He's been released by Chelsea and he's been signed for Sevilla. He's Chelsea reject in all fairness, Gael Kayuta, but again, he's went to Sevilla, and obviously he can't be bad if he's went to Sevilla, because Sevilla are a good club, guys, no doubt about that. So again, I think he's got himself a really good deal there, going to play in a Champions League next year. And if he scores a goal against Chelsea, wow, what a story that would be, guys. Move to the next guy, which is Martin Stecklenburg. He has moved from Southampton. He's moved from, I do believe, Fulham on loan or permanent, and he's moved to Southampton to be back up to Fraser Forster, because they have no good backup keepers, no fairness, guys. Let's be honest here, they have no good backup goalkeepers. They have Kelvin Davis, who's not the best of goalkeepers, no fairness, we can agree on that, guys. As we move to the next guy, which is Martin Lowton, who is signed for Burnley in the Championship now. So again, Burnley have got their replacement for Kieran Trippier, it looks like, guys. So again, that'll be a very, very good signing for Burnley there, as the undisclosed fee, I do believe, guys, for this man, an undisclosed fee. But again, it would be a very, very good signing if they did really get him. But it would be a very, very good deal to sign him in all fairness, and they have done now, Burnley. Let's move to the next guy, which is James McLean. He has moved from Wigan to West Bromwich Albion. An undisclosed, I think it's 3-4 million or an undisclosed fee, guys. But anyways, it's a very, very good signing, in my opinion, for him, basically, guys, because I think Wigan was just, he didn't want to be in the Championship anymore. He's got his Premier League move. The man certainly got quality. I've seen him play. I think he's got quality. And again, he's avoided going down to League One. Has gone to the Premier League, guys. Has moved to the next guy, which is Nordfeld. Nordfeld has moved from, I think, Heerenveen in the Dutch League to move to Swansea in the Premier League, guys. And I think I don't know anything about the deal, guys. Just that he's the backup goalkeeper there, guys. Another one which I already mentioned in the thing, that Reina has gone back to Napoli. So that's why Sven Ulreich to sign for Stuttgart or Bayern, and Jose Reina has signed for Napoli, guys. So it's a good deal, in all fairness, for basically for the club. Basically a good deal for Napoli, because Raphael, I don't know what to say about the man. They didn't really enjoy having him in net this year, and obviously signing Jose Reina is bringing a bit of quality into your net, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is Petr Cech. He has moved from Arsenal, I do believe, Chelsea to Arsenal. What a deal it is. Arsenal, Szczesny's not the best. He's not consistent, Szczesny. I think that's a fantastic signing, in all fairness, for Arsenal. They've got themselves a real quality keeper in there. In my opinion, what a quality keeper they have signed, guys. And I think he'll be help. I think they said that if Arsenal get Petr Cech and they get a new CDM and stuff like that, they'll win the league or something like that. And that's what I've heard, guys. But it's into the next guy, which is Sylvain Distin. 2 years ago, he was so good, guys. I think Everton should have given him a proper send-off. I mean, I've liked Sylvain Distin, and I can understand his legs have gone. He's old now. His legs have gone, in all fairness. So again, I'm happy to see him do it. I'm happy to see him stay in the Premier League. I like Sylvain Distin. I haven't really hated him. I've really liked him as a good solid centre-back. The centre-back I don't like at all is Alcaraz, because I don't know why the hell he's even playing his wages. I think we haven't even released him yet, which I'm pretty pissed about, because he's a shite centre-back in all fairness, and we should not keep him. But anyway, Sylvain Distin's moved, guys, and again, he's moved to New Boys, Bournemouth, in the Premier League. As Bournemouth look to be going ham on those transfers this year, guys. Moving to the next guy, which is going to be Reggie Nainggolan. This is a really confusing one. You're thinking, oh, why is he at Roma and stuff like that? But again, the big bit here is, guys, that he is apparently third-party ownership. 50% owned by Roma, 50% owned by Cagliari. So again, I think Roma have bought that 50% from Cagliari, and now he's a real, official 100% Roma player. Let's move to the next guy, which is Lukas Rupp. He has moved from FC Paderborn to Stuttgart to stay in the Bundesliga. Stuttgart have signed a lot of players this year, but I can only really name a few guys that I've got. But again, he's the one that's moved here. He has moved from Paderborn, and again, we'll be staying in the Bundesliga, guys. Move to the next guy, which is one I've just got confirmed today, guys, which is Bill Old Chicky. He has moved from, I do believe, I've butchered that name so much, guys. I've butchered it so much. But again, FC20 to Benfica. That is confirmed. He's young, guys. Apparently, he's young. He's got potential and stuff like that. So again, I think he's a good signing for Benfica, in all fairness. Moving on to the last guy, which is Claudio Beravue. He has moved to from Gangolp to Lyon. Obviously, Gangolp's best player last year by an absolute mile. And again, I think he's a really, really sick player. So again, he's not going to make any difference. He's just going to get a couple of good, perfect links with Lacazette and Fekir, and that's really all you can really say about it, guys. So this is coming to the end of this episode here, guys. So thank you for watching. I've been MMPlays, and I'll see you guys next time. Good bloody bye.